Chukma, Sohol Shelby. Hi, my name is Shelby and I'd like to welcome you back to In the Family Farms. Today we're going to be talking about tomatoes and how to care for them, especially if your tomato plants are putting off flowers, but you're not getting any tomatoes and you're not really sure why. We're kind of going to go over some of the reasonings for that. And so let's get started. Okay, so we got the pretty tomato flowers, right? And we want the tomatoes. So one of the things that I do, like there's some baby ones, I just kind of walk through the garden and I shake them. Just like this, not hard, just kind of especially where the flowers are at. I just walk around and I just kind of put them, see between my fingers right there, and just kind of a little shake, not hard, just to shake it up a little bit. And I just walk around the garden and I do it to all of the tomato plants. Those aren't tomato plants. See, and just walk around, give them a little shake. I've heard of people, like when they're in cages, taking newspapers and hitting them with newspapers. We've got friends that'll do that sometimes, but shaking them just does the same thing. And it makes sure that they get pollinated, helps that out. Just kind of be like, come on, what are you doing? Not hard, because you don't want to break them. Just a quick little shake. And that's how we do that. Okay? So just walk around. Shake them a little bit. Like I said, I just do it every day, every other day when I come out here. Every time I come and check on them, I give them a little shake. Okay, so now we know that part of it. So another thing might be, maybe they're getting pollinated, right? But the flowers are also falling off, or something's not right. See how these are kind of curled? It might be because it's really hot, because there's a difference. But see, like there's some that probably won't. Nope, those aren't putting off anything. They either didn't get pollinated or something happened. Could be that they're nutrient deficient. That's what I was talking about on the leaves. Could be a number of things. It's also really hot. So we'll see the difference on what they look like out in the open like this, where they have full sun, or I'll show you some of my mom's tomatoes and how hers are looking where they stay in the shade. But first, let's feed these ones. We're gonna feed them and then we're watering tonight too. So to feed them, what I use, this is what I use to feed my tomatoes and my other vegetables whenever it looks like something might be hungry. I try to feed the tomatoes at least once a month. And what I do is I got a spoon that I use, and I just reach in there and I stir it up. And I get out about a spoonful, and I'm gonna put it right here at the base. And I'm just gonna put it all the way around in a circle. So it gets all the way around that, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my little handheld hoe here, and I'm gonna go on the outside and I'm gonna pull this up, but I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna interfere with any of the roots right here. Like I don't wanna do that. I'm just gonna kind of bring this up, and this is just because it's in a mound. If it wasn't in a mound, I wouldn't even do this part. If it wasn't in a mound, just a second and I'll show you what I do on the next one. So this one's not quite in a mound like the other one was. So I would clear away any weeds that don't belong. I'm right around the base there. And I get in here again. And I get another spoonful. And I'm just gonna go around the base again. And I'm gonna just with my hand try and break that up a little bit right there. Just a little bit. Just wanna get it kind of loose so it gets down there good. And then I'll water it tonight. And that will take care of it, and that'll help it get its food. so that it can keep growing these beautiful little tomatoes. And then I'll keep shaking them every day. And I'm going to take you over to my mom's tomatoes, and I'm going to show you the difference real quick of some tomatoes that are grown out in the open sun and ones that are grown in shaded area, because that's also going to affect how they look in the production and all of that kind of stuff. So let's go check hers out. Okay, I want to show you the difference in the tomato plants out in the open and these ones over here that my mom has right by her house that are in the shade. See the leaves? She's got something eating on them. Her tomatoes are doing really good. I'm gonna eat this one. She's not gonna find out until she sees the video. There's nothing like homemade tomatoes. But see how her leaves aren't curled like mine? I mean, even this one that kind of is. It's not near as bad as some of the other ones. A lot of that might have to do with the fact that these are in the shade. And so they started producing earlier, and they'll produce longer too, because when it gets super, super hot, it won't put on fruit. Mine out in the sun won't put on fruit, and hers still will. So something to think about when you're trying to decide where to put the tomato plants at also. Okay, so that's all I wanted to show you, and now you know what and how to feed your tomatoes and how to give them a good little shake. Come on, for your species, for my tummy. Okay, anyways, so shake your tomatoes, feed them. We all like to eat, and that's it. Peace and let's show till I see you again.